What's going on YouTube? Darklight Dreamer here. If you guys saw the Q&A video that I posted up last Q&A Friday, you guys may have heard that I'm not going to be able to do a Q&A Friday video this week, just because of the way that my work schedule is lined up and everything, and I want to make sure that there's plenty of time in between Q&A videos so you guys are able to comment down below the questions that you guys wanted to see next week. However, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to see what you guys want me to Let's Play next. I have a long list of Let's Plays that I want to do, but I want to make sure that I'm playing exactly what you guys want to see. So I've narrowed it down to my top 10 games that I want to Let's Play, and I want you guys to vote down below, comment which one of these games you want to see me Let's Play the most, and whichever one gets the most votes is the one that I'll play next. So I'll announce the winner of that next Q&A Friday, and then I'll start the Let's Play of that series the following day. So do me a favor, watch all of these, see which one you want to see the most, and comment down below what your vote is. So let's get right into it at number 10. These are not in any particular order, by the way. They're not in any order of my favorite or anything like that. They're just, it's going to be completely up to you. So, number 10. Final Fantasy XV is an RPG of epic proportions, in which we'll play as Noctis, the crown prince of the fallen kingdom of Lucis, a magical kingdom once protected by the might of the crystal. However, the technologically advanced kingdom of Niflheim has invaded and conquered his homeland, and with the help of his friends, he must fight to take it back. We'll find the tombs of our ancestors to claim the power of their royal arms, meet with the gods to gain their blessing, and fight for the fate of our kingdom, and the world itself. Soma is a sci-fi survival horror game made by the developers of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. You play as a character named Simon who suddenly finds himself trapped in an underwater facility seemingly years in the future, inadvertently forced into uncovering its past while trying to make sense of his predicament and potential future. With a huge emphasis on stealth, puzzle solving, and immersion, this game is absolutely sure to keep me on edge while I try to avoid the machines that wander the facility's halls. Subnautica is a first-person open-world survival game in which you play as the sole survivor of a ship that's crash-landed on an aquatic planet. You'll need to explore the waters, scavenge for parts and food, repair your life pod, and build things in order to survive better, explore further, and improve your quality of life. If you want me to play a game with a lot of progression, this is one that I've definitely had my eye on for a while. Outlast is a relentless, high-tension, first-person survival horror game that revolves around a freelance investigative journalist named Miles, who decides to investigate a remote psychiatric hospital situated deep in the mountains of Lake County, Colorado. However, he soon discovers that the hospital is not nearly as abandoned as he once thought, as he finds himself fighting to stay alive. The only means we have to see in the dark is a video camera with built-in night vision. He'll have to be careful about how much we actually use it since it runs on batteries, something that's in very short supply. We have no means to protect ourselves other than to run and hide in this game, so I guarantee that I'm going to be terrified the entire time. Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn is by far my favorite MMORPG and has a wonderful storyline, especially for an MMO. We'll play as a would-be adventurer who makes their way to a new town in order to start their new life, hunting monsters, exploring dungeons, and helping others. However, it's not long before we discover there's more to our destiny than taking out the local riffraff. Could we truly be the fabled warrior of light? And can we save Eorzea from a certain doom? Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is the newest chapter of this survival horror franchise, just released this week and brings a completely different spin to the series. We'll explore the plantation of the Baker family in order to find the main character Ethan's missing wife. However, unlike the other Resident Evil games in the series, this game is played in the first-person perspective and was created with full VR support in mind. Where many of its predecessors took more of an action shooter-based approach, this game trades it off for a creepy, almost surreal horror experience that's sure to make me scream. Disgaea 5 is a whimsical, hilarious, over-the-top JRPG in which we'll play as a powerful, ramen-loving demon named Killia, who's on a quest for revenge against the demon emperor Voidark, who seeks to enslave every one of the countless netherworlds. However, we won't have to fight him alone, as we'll recruit allies to our cause, as well as create minions with a staggering number of classes and customization options. This game is over the top in every way. Our damage can get to the millions, our level cap is 9,999, and we can learn abilities that can knock the enemy to the moon, slice reality in half, or blow up the entire world. All with that classic Disgaea sense of humor.
I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother.
Alien Isolation is a first-person survival horror game in which we play as Amanda Ripley, the daughter of Ellen Ripley years after the events of the movie franchise. In order to finally discover the fate of her mother, she'll have to explore a space station and complete numerous objectives while avoiding, outsmarting, and defeating enemies like human occupants, hostile androids, and the single xenomorph that stalks the station's halls, hunting her. Undertale is an RPG that was made to mimic the retro style of old-school RPGs like those on the NES. You play as a human that's fallen into the underground, a secluded region that's been separated from the rest of the world by a magic barrier where all monsters in the world have been banished to. Depending on the choices you make, you can become the savior of the underworld or its destroyer. I've actually taken no interest in this RPG up to this point, but a lot of people in real life have told me that I really need to play this game, so this is your opportunity to convince me to do so. Lunar Silver Star Story Complete is a PS1 remake of an RPG that originally debuted on the Sega CD. In this beautifully crafted RPG, we play as a young small-town boy named Alex who dreams of becoming a Dragon Master just like his hero Dyne, one of the 4 heroes who saved the world from the Magic Emperor long ago. And when he, his friends Luna and Ramus, and a flying cat creature named Null go on a small adventure into the Dragon's Cave in search of riches and fame, a destiny unfolds before him that sets him on the path to realizing his dream. He must leave his home behind and seek out the other dragons in order to take hold of his destiny. However, an ancient evil has returned to the land, and his realizing his dream becomes increasingly urgent. New allies will be found, sacrifices will be made, and we'll have to face the dragon trials and become the Dragon Master of Legend before it's too late. Alright, so those are the 10 games I want you guys to vote on to let me know what you guys want to see as my next long Let's Play. So do me a favor and just comment down below which one of those games you want to see the most, and I will announce the winner of that on next week's Q&A Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. It really means a lot more than you guys know. Do me a favor, drop some comments too. Even if they're not the vote, I just love hearing from you guys. I just love chatting with you guys. It really and truly makes my day. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you guys know that I would love to have you guys as a member of the Darklight family, and hope that we'll continue one of these journeys again very soon. And until then, May your dreams light your darkest hour, and I'll see you next time.